Right, hello everyone, welcome back. We are doing yet another hour of the very large map, which is actually 4 million tiles. As a reminder, this is what we're doing. So 4 million tiles, 1500 towns, 5500 industries. Change the colors on this one a little, but basically what we're aiming is to connect everything that produces stuff, and I am playing at the moment with the ports and related industries, so that includes clay and some of the goods semi-casually. Okay, let's get on with stuff. So I was just doing the numbers here, trying to figure out what percentage of ports we've done. And as usual, I don't fully remember what I was doing, and I genuinely do have an inkling on this occasion, which was trying to milk this a little. And so if we step back a little, the problem is that all the clay mines are this side of the map. So I am bringing a lot of clay up from somewhere here. Now I want to remind myself if that's gung-hoing. I want to remind myself if any of these are not being used, because if so, then I need to hook them in. It's a little too big. So this one's not being used. Can we actually, a lot of them are not being used. A lot of them are not being used. Okay. Right, well, that's what we'll be doing. So build clay terrain. I think I only got on this side of things, which is why they're not being used. But instead of shoving everything here, well, this is already being built up here. I'm conscious. I can just put stuff here. And that's partially why it's been built. There is space and all. Yeah, why not? It's like conundrum. I'm conscious of the space usage. This is not being utilized at all. Hey, hold on. This is being utilized. This is being utilized to some extent. So at some point we will take care of chemicals as well when we do the glass works. I mean, okay, how about this? These can congregate hereabouts. So you are gung-hoing your enhance, which is not good enough. You getting your stuff at all? Clay. Yeah, because there's F-all here. Okay, well, why don't we get these two in here? That seems like a simple idea. Railway station. So I've checked a whole bunch of times. The clay is mineral, but the game disagrees. Let's do it this way. What was the other one? Just here. Yeah. And then bring it here. Fine. I should have. Yeah, just here. Not me, not us. Why am I so stupid? Come on. Yeah, turn off there. Then come back in here. Some such. Okay. So that's part of the thing. And then I want depots. Yeah, that looks generally okay. So we clone, not so much this, few of these. And we will be coming here somehow. So you're not getting, you get food and that's all. there's a slight lack of space here. Mind you, I don't actually need to come here now that I filled up the whole thing. Okay, so if I do this, major overkill, but it's fine. Actually, I could probably just do that. Kind of. So this would be the clay line, then out. And this would be this would come here. Total chaos with regards to directions. Some such. Oh, still normal. because we need goods. Okay, what's going on here? Well, quite a few things are not. There's, yeah, there's. Nah, I don't like half of this. Okay, so this is just a transfer station, in which case we have a slight issue because whoever comes here needs to drop it off. Yep. So you're picking up, you're picking up, you're now transferring, you're transferring, you're picking up, and you're also picking up. Now, can I possibly find a glass works? Not quite. Are there any more? That's just one. Because this little is not going to be enough. Because if I do a whole bunch of dredging sites. Okay. Fine. So if I turn off the ports for a moment, no other glass places, right? So if I just collect these, even that's something. So you own ships are not really running a profit. Where was the glass works? Yeah. Yeah, I want a bunch of these, and they are going to be timetabled because it's not full load. And then chemicals are not being pulled much. So if I copy, don't actually have an extra large chemicals. Okay, new, just give me one of these. Oh, oh, okay. So we separate that and see how things go. Still only enhanced, not good enough. Although this is normal. So it's supplied, just not supplied enough. I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure why. It doesn't even have to go all that way. Except it does. I'm an idiot. Yep. Basically taking an automatic wild goose chase. So that's gung-hoing. Okay, so these guys are being stupid, but that's fine. And then from here, we want to clone some goods boat, not a huge one, which is this. It's kind of obvious that boats are only serving a secondary feature in this game for me. timetable them. Go. This is gung ho. I mean, they don't have to be gung hos. It's not biggie if they're not. What are you doing? But if we can, that's kind of nice. We'll see how we do with engineering supplies at the end, because basically this is already being milked. This is being milked, but it's only enhanced. It's being milked gung ho, and this is already getting milked. I clone 2 more and send it to the far end of the universe, which is this one. Make it 3 because it's far end. We have 50,000 crates of stuff here, so we need to make changes. Namely that we have this much. No, I don't want that. I want boats. No, I don't want planes. I still want boats. Supplies. Okay, I don't really like either of these, but fine. That'll do. That. I want to make sure these actually get timetabled, because I don't want this right mess where everyone just gangs up on the place. Sandbank. off you go. So that should that will probably not be enough for the ones farther away. I know I only need 80. Don't know why I started there, but God, these boats are so fucking slow. Okay, well, if these boats are so effing slow, then we need a few more of these. Actually, we need a few more of everything because don't do that. Just I don't know. That's not going to benefit us, but immediately. But I'm just lazy to click. No, not that one. This one. Aren't you supposed to be timetabled? Now we have a lot of chemicals and some engineering supplies. Okay. Same here. So you're the sand boat. Where's the chemicals boat, plural? I only have 2. Not enough. You are supposed to be timetabled. Lol, they still haven't even gotten there. Okay, well, we'll need a lot more than this then. I don't get this though. If the last one's not timetabled, then how is it? Where's camel docks? And you've... Why the fuck is everyone? So this is still pretty much undented. I presume this one. No, it's Gonko. Okay, fine. So you have crates. You're supposedly gung ho. You're definitely gung ho, and you actually have. I think I need one more of those signs. This one. Okay, just leap off. So U, empty. E also empty. How are these timetabled? I don't get this shit. No, not so much the dating. I want the total. So we know this, obviously. Or we know that. Or stuck because I've not actually set up stuff properly. So that's not so much a problem. That's a transfer station. Chemicals. Do I care? How long it's been like so? History. Chemicals. Okay. So whoever's doing chemicals is not doing it properly. Medium chemicals. Probably I should just get bigger ones. Car. That's this. Chemicals. Cool. Okay. 2,000 tons is plenty. But I do want you to start here. So that's this. We know that. We know that. Good. Sharp state with a history of almost flat. We group this. That's lying. Gloomy. Go. Go. Okay. Very kind of dealt with this. This is fine. It's lying. We're dealing with this slowly. Oh. Yeah, we definitely need a lot of things here, including a depot. Okay, this is number 6. Sure. think we need more of these guys. What are you doing? You're transferring here. When the trains come here. When the trains come here. 10. That's part of the one we've poked. How much time do I have? 11. Okay, not even a dent. Similar. That's not a problem. It's typically one of those nice to haves. Still a fair bit of chemicals here. And here. So goods is losing money. That's surprisingly okay for what size they are. This is not going to be that bad because okay, they're timetabling, which is good. So what are you doing? One thing I might try in the future is to play in a smaller map. Do the same challenge, but have a town ghost script. Okay, you are supposedly conquering. You're conquering chemicals. Fine. I think this episode's just going to be me staring at this stuff. Steel, not a problem. 9,000 tons of steel made. Good. Chemicals. Acceptable. This is kind of being dealt with. So I have 600 tons. Why is it that you're still losing money? You just came in. Almost everyone's going out. You're not really. Car. Yeah, do I if I want to go back to my pitch? But these are these ports are being handled. Let's ignore these staging sites. They will go into glassworks, but we don't have any glassworks here. We could just ship them. Them being staging sites. I think that's exactly what I'll do. Something I still have time for. Okay, let's be more sensible about this. Because that glass works. Yeah. Am I going? Are you going to score a better fair? Well, actually, it just comes off this way. So we don't need to we don't need to make all of these actually gung-ho. And even more to the point, I shall not. But we equivalently don't have to deal with all of the glassworks. Because they're primarily not primary industries. And one of these sort of shit on my screen. Come here, go there. I have 4 of them going because timetable. Okay, so that's sorted. We'll probably need to do the same here. So as a tentative idea, I'm just going to dig this out. Time-wise, 4 minutes. I mean, this is not bad. Okay, so that's probably future reference, although it doesn't need to be, because I already have ships doing that stuff. So if I put a few of them here, pretty sure this is not being poked. Well, I guess I could just being an optimist. It's stupid, but we have to go back that way anyway. Yeah, and just do that. So I don't know if I actually care that much about the volume of goods being made here, because we have an abundance of stuff here. Oh, I could probably never make money. I think engineering supplies. Right. And people, I don't even know how to size this. Like, these take 120. I mean, I could call this, I'm going to run out of time, but call this O1A and people plane or MP, and then it's not going to help much. For fuck's sake. Until this will actually come in here and we'll call it O1B Opal H, and I'm dreadfully out of time, but what we'll do is new aircraft, engineering supplies. I want this. Yeah, time's up. Just come here. And then clone that, and it comes here. We clone that, and it comes here. This is where it gets crazy, because now we'll need more boats and more pseudo helicopters. And I need to pause the game and save it and say goodbye to you and go to sleep. So thank you for watching. That was fun. We made a little progress, and I shall continue from here next time. Any thoughts, comments, usuals, whatnot, let me know, please. Thank you. Bye bye.